Welcome back. I'm joined with Jen Gates. And Jen, you're coming off of a very exciting few weeks. You were down at Young Riders. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience and how it was for you?
Absolutely. So Young Riders is my third year going there, and I really prioritized Young Riders as my goal for this year. So I was super excited that it went well. I ended up bronze individually and silver team. So for me, that was a huge accomplishment, and all thanks to the wonderful team behind me. So I'm just really still ecstatic about that.
And speaking of Young Riders, you are the youngest competing here in the FEI classes and for the World Cup qualifier next Sunday. You're planning on doing it. Can you tell us a little bit about the horse you're going to ride and what we can look forward to watching from you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. So the horse I'm riding is actually the same horse I took to Young Riders. His name is Lufticus S. We call him Fluffy in the barn. He's the sweetest horse, super easy, simple to ride. I got him in March, and so we've just been growing our partnership, and I'm really excited. I haven't shown him in a World Cup qualifier yet, so I'm really excited to see how it goes.
And for your development, getting to ride with some of these top riders in the international classes, what have you learned, and what's been the biggest surprise for you in watching some of them and being able to learn from them right on the spot at some of these competitions?
Totally. I think the biggest surprise for me, or not surprise, but I've just been so lucky that they're all so willing to talk to me and strategize, and I'm able to learn so much just by being out there and walking courses with some of the best. And I've just been really grateful to even be in that ring, so it's just an honor to be able to show here and to be in the same ring with people like Rich Fellers or Niall or my trainer Hardin.
And what's the best part about coming to Thunderbird for you? You get to see a lot of different venues. They're all very unique. But for Thunderbird, what's the biggest pull for you?
I don't know if I could pick one. Thunderbird's honestly always been my favorite show. I've come here since I was doing the short stirrups. So there's a lot of memories. There's a lot of history. It's close to home for me, which is nice. I can drive up from Seattle. And it's also just, there's such a nice family environment here. Everybody is so friendly who works here. All the exhibitors are friendly. It's just a wonderful place to come. I really feel like I'm coming to a home show, and I look forward to it every May and every August.
From Thunderbird, you go to the Masters, and then you're doing something very interesting. Not a lot of riders would do something like this, but can you tell the fans about your next adventure, a little pause on the horse ring?
Yeah, so I'm actually studying abroad with Stanford. I'm going to Australia in the fall, and I made the decision to leave my horses here and really just focus on school for those 10 weeks. So I'm really excited. Of course, I'm a little nervous to be stepping away from the horses since it's a huge part of my life, but at the same time, I feel like it's important at this point, at my age, it's important to go off and do things that are slightly different, and I'm really looking forward to the change. Yeah.
Okay, so an exciting few weeks before then, yes. Getting ready for Sunday's big class. Do you have any superstitions on the day of a class or any rituals you go through to help you feel ready to jump?
That's a really good question. Well, I don't have a lot of superstitions, but I always make sure to say thank you to my groom as I'm going in the ring. It always just leaves me unsettled if I don't say thank you for the person that does so much for me and my horses and my trainer. But I try and just stay calm and not get too into the superstitions, because at the end of the day, it's all about how well I can ride and how my horse is feeling, and I try and just relax and enjoy it.
And anything in particular you do with your horse that he needs before or after the class that sort of gets you ready for a big class on Sunday?
Yeah, not too much with him because we don't know him super well. We've only had him since March, but I usually give him a light flat in the morning, lots of pats, lots of cookies. He's a very simple, relaxed horse, so we don't have to do too much, which is really nice.
And something a lot of people don't talk about is when you come into the ring, you've got a little bit of time to walk around before that buzzer sounds. What's going through your head at that point?
Don't fall off, kind of. Unfortunately, I have bad thinking when I go in the ring. I get very nervous, so I try to calm myself down and be like, it's okay, no matter what happens, just enjoy it. Usually give my horse a little pat, say, please take care of me, it'll be great. And so, yeah, for me, it's a little bit of nerves, but I've been trying to work on that because that's definitely my weak thing, and so working on my nerves is important.
Well, with the results you had at Young Riders on a very big stage, it seems like nerves weren't a problem for you then. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.